Jiritaga jani shiriki kihanda wega thaa imwe na nishia hwaine ngihoka no atidia thayo ni ithaa ringiriega ya gugutemera mamwe maria matinda makihanika guku bururi-ini nie njitagwo Muriithi wa Ichurah na rimwe kwa mwe kura mwena wa Facebook kora ndumu na kura mwena wa YouTube ni GTN Digital TV na kura mwena wa Facebook ni GTN TV Digital na tukiambiriria ni atia Kamiti ya ithurano na mihaka guku bururi-ini IEBC ni yaniriire wiyandikithia wa ikia kura guothe bururi-ini kwambiriria tariki 29 mweri-ini twerekeire wa kenda. Uhoro uyu uheanitwo ni muikariri giti wa kamiti no Erastus Thakon uria ugite matafanitie mihango ino gutigirira gutire mukenya o wothe ukinyitie ukuru wa miaka 18 ugutigwo na thutha hari githurano gia tariki 10 mweri-ini wa kanana mwaka-ini wa 2027 undu umwe na ithurano nini iria itanyitwo kuhanika icigo-ini itiganite guothe bururi-ini tariki 27 mweri-ini wa 11 na Thakon ugite gutigirira kamiti ya IEBC ni atafania ithurano cina uma na waragania. Tugithie na riboti ni nginyete mutongoria wa bururi Dagitari William Ruto augite namba ya mbeu njithi aria maraingira ruhonge-ini rwa utungata wa mbeu njithi niruo NYS nikwambatirio kuma 18 nginyagia 100 woyani-ini ukite itemi-ini ya gutigirira ni mundu watigwo nja amu kuhetukira NYS mbeu njithi aingi ni mathiite na mbere na kwigwatira ugihiriru wa maundu matiganite ta kwigwatira kothi cia moko uduria utuite mieke ya mawira kuri mbeu njithi guku bururi-ini aritie maya hindi ya igongona ria kurekereria makuruti a NYS mwena wa Girigiri kaunti-ini ya Ichurah.
Through the Hustler Fund, 26 million Kenyans have so far accessed affordable credit. A whopping 72 billion has been disbursed and 5 billion shillings saved in the Hustler Fund. In addition, more than 5 million young Kenyans have improved their credit scores, opening doors to bigger loans of up to 150,000 and new opportunities for enterprise. For those whose dreams reach beyond our borders, we are creating secure pathways to global opportunities. Labor mobility agreements with Germany, Canada, and Gulf states have already enabled 430,000 young Kenyans in the last 2 years to secure decent jobs abroad in different countries and incomes that uplift families and strengthen our economy. We are now negotiating more agreements to open more doors for even more of our skilled, tech-savvy young people to thrive on the world stage. To support them, the WESO Fund and the Youth Enterprise Development Fund are financing air tickets, visas, and settlement costs, while also providing pre-departure training and certification. Within the last 1 year, 244 million shillings enabled 2,300 to take up international jobs. At the same time, the National Youth Opportunities Towards Advancement, commonly known as NYOTA project, is now building on the past success. Over 1 million applicants were received this year, with interventions ranging from access to government procurement opportunities, training for 600,000 young people in business support, and business support for 110,000 entrepreneurs.
Tugithina riboti ni nginya ati cira wa kuhagurwo kwa governor wa county ya Kericho Eric Mutai no thiete na mbere bunge-ini ya Senate umuthi ri thiko ya keri ya guthikiririo kwa guo kuria muira thutha wa muira mathiete na mbere na guthurimwo ni mawakiri a mwena wa bunge ya Kericho undu umwe na mawakiri a governor Mutai agurito rita ria keri ni bunge ino thutha wa kuhonokio bunge-ini ya Senate mwaka muhituku riria ahagurito rita ria mbere aracukirwo mahitia maungumania wa kigina kia muingi undu umwe na uhuthiri muru wa mabici yake na hindi ya giikaro giki uira kana uira kihiri no tumukite wa Mutai agitabania tabarira itiganite county-ini no imwe cia ikionekana tari wanangiki wa kigina kia muingi na mwena wa bunge ya county ino ya Kericho ugitongorio ni wakiri Elisha Onyango okenda Mutai kurutwo wabici-ini ino na riu maitho mothe mari bunge-ini ya Senate kumuhonokia kana gukindira kuhagurwo gwake ni bunge ya county ya Kericho.
How is that SMS generated? Is it a special SMS that runs through a system?
Yes, it emanates from a county assembly.
From county assembly.
Yes.
How about generation of invoices that pertains your per diems and other payments? You still do that through the same system, correct?
About the invoices, that is now the work of the accounts department.
But how do you make claims for your allowances? Isn't it through a system that has been generated and used by the county assembly?
Yes.
So you have interacted with this system since 2018, since when the time you came to the county assembly, correct? You have used that system for other functions, correct?
Yes.
And you have been trained on the use of that system on other functions, correct?
No, the system I mean is the SMS, the replies of the messages that comes my phone, my mobile phone. No training.
But have you had any challenges in the use of that platform that has been internally developed by the county assembly? Have you had any challenges yourself?
No challenge, because it's replying of messages.
So the only challenge you had was the use of electronic voting and not for any other purpose. Don't you feel that is too convenient for the senators to believe?
Yes, but...
Thank you. Thank you. You've answered my question. I move on to the next issue. Mr. Cheruiyot, has the county assembly provided you with a laptop paid for by taxpayers' money?
Yes.
What was the purpose of you getting a laptop paid for by taxpayers' money?
For us to be using on our proceedings.
For proceedings.
Yes.
Including electronic voting, correct?
Yes, which we have not been
Thank you.
inducted.
Thank you. Let me go specifically to the affidavit you have sworn before this House. That is the affidavit dated 23rd August 2025, correct? The one appearing at page 128.
Yes.
All the way to page 130, correct?
Yes.
You confirm that it is a joint affidavit. It is not an affidavit sworn by an individual.
Yes, it's a joint affidavit.
And therefore, the contents of that affidavit are contents that have been owned by two people and not one person, correct? Those are
Yes.
not just your garments, but garments of another person, one Edna Tonui, correct?
Yes.
When did you appear before a commissioner for oaths to swear this affidavit? Do you recall appearing before any commissioner for oaths?
23rd day of August.
Where specifically?
Kericho.
Which office?
Marisha Cable.
Give me the building and number of that advocate?
Katwa and Kemboy Advocates, 5th floor, Transnational Plaza.
So this affidavit was sworn by Katwa and Kemboy Advocates, correct?
Yes.
So that then you did not appear before Chebet Ngetich, the Commissioner for Oaths. Or are you telling me that Chebet Ngetich works at Katwa and Kemboy Advocates? You did not go to any other advocate for this affidavit, correct?
Yes.
You did not. And therefore you did not appear before a Commissioner for Oaths, one that is said to have commissioned this document.
Na situation orathie na mbere hindi tukimurika riboti ngeni ati thirikari ni ithukeire thirikari nene ni ithukeire ministry ya githomo kigina kinene budget-ini ya mwaka uyu wa thirikari wa 2025 ya muigana wa shilingi bilioni 702 na ta uria munini wa mutongoria wa bururi Professor Kithure Kindiki anatariria kana uria tariria ari cukuru-ini wa muthingi wa Maragwa kaunti-ini ya Murang'a hindi ya kuhumba thumbi kwa aruto a thukuru wa kothi cia moko ha Murang'a Technical Institute kigina kiu gikuhuthika kugacirithia mathomo ma thukuru cia muthingi secondary TVET colleges Sarodome na mathukuru ma university.
Cukuru-ini ya muthingi ya Maragwa mwena wa Ngida gicui-ini kia ubunge kia Maragwa kaunti-ini ya Murang'a ni kuigongona ria kuhumba thumbi arutwo 481 a cukuru ya kothi cia moko ya Murang'a Technical Institute riguthia na mbere. Na ni hindi igongona riri munini wa President Professor Kithure Kindiki uria uma mugeni wa giti ugire ati mwaka-ini uyu wa thirikari ministry ya githomo ni iragairwo kigina kinene kiria ni gia ciringi bilioni 702 niguo kurugamirira mathomo gwatona kuri harithani mishara. Ningi Professor Kithure Kindiki ni eranire ati thirikari ni inyitirire na njira nene mathomo ma CBC maria matuikite ma CBE maria mahuritwo honge-ini ithatu ari mathomo ma science, social science, watanginyagia mithako kana tarada, akiuga ati thirikari ni yakite muigana wa irathi 23,000 16,000 igia kuona kigina gia kuma kuri ministry ya githomo na 7,000 gia kuona kigina gia thirikari nene kia ukuria wa matura.
The government takes education seriously. The government of Kenya considers education as one of the pillars of our national development and transformation. That's why we are spending nearly 30% of all the resources of Kenya.
Nake minister wa githomo rio gwikinyitie mambura-ini macio niwe Julius Migozo Gamba ni eranire ati thirikari ni irikitie kurekereria mbeca cia mathukuru cia capitation cia rutha rwa gatatu akiuga kiumia-ini giki niguo igukorwo igikinya macukuru-ini.
The issue of capitation that has been requested of that have been asked by the member of Murang'a County, I want to confirm, Your Excellency, that the capitation for third term has already been released. It is being worked on from the Ministry of Education as we speak and should be in the accounts of the various schools within the week.
Mubuke wa Maragwa Miriwethera wa Mauano rio kunyitite munini wa president ugeni igongona-ini riu na mubuke wa guthukio Sabina wa Njuru wa Chege mendekithitie kiharo gia Gakoigo kiria miaka ya hau kabere kiahuthikaga kiharo kia monanio ma urimi gukorwo gigithondekwo weru kuria munini wa president ameriria ati giguthondekwo ni mbiraru.
I know this is something that we had discussed at the State House. The members of parliament present, including our governor, remembers that we had agreed that it was Gakoigo because it is the biggest field that we have in Murang'a County. How it went to be Bobby, that is only 4 acres, and this is 9 acres, I do not know.
Wamaua uendelee na kazi. I support you on the issue of Gakoigo Stadium. Your Excellency, Gakoigo ilikuwa showground and it is very prime. Hata kama tutaenda Mobi kama watu wa Murang'a, we still request that the second chance we get tupate hiyo Gakoigo Stadium.
It is true Gakoigo Stadium is supposed to be upgraded. It is true your leaders met the president and reminded him of that pledge. And it is true also we will build Gakoigo Stadium. Therefore, you give us like 2 months, we finish the procurement process. I am the one who will bring the contractor for the place.
Iguru ria ugu atongoria kaunti ya Murang'a matongoretio ni mubunge mutumia Betty Maina ni macakaite gutharara kwa mathomo ni undu wa unyui utari kihariro wa njohi urio cungiriirio ni biashara cia wendia wa njohi kuigwa hakuhi na macukuru. Munini wa gavana agitetera thikari ya Murang'a na kuga ati endia a irabu cia njohi aria mataheirwo marua makoretwo magitwarithia wendia ucio wa irabu kurumirira mukana wa igoti.
Kwanza, Deputy Governor kama umeinama hapo, the governor has been licensing bars operating near schools. I don't know how we can support education kama pombe inauzwa nje ya shule.
Gituikania wero wa mohoro ma GNTV kuma Gida Maragwa Murang'a the county Jutikaga Muthoni wa Gitau.
Tukaba ko mukoro hanini ndirahurukana manga maingire wakoro kehera mitambo-ini.
RBG Engineering Limited is an engineering company that specializes in fabrication and forming projects involving stainless steel, mild steel, and aluminum, and is committed to quality, reliability, and cutting-edge technology. Our services include metal folding, metal cutting, architectural steelwork, on-site services, while ensuring we collaborate with our clients from the initial idea stage, developing the concept, and translating them into computer-aided designs. For more information, contact 0738 123 123 or visit our offices in Kingongo, opposite Shell Petrol Station along the Nyeri-Nyahururu Highway. RBG Engineering Limited, building the future.
Leo nisingepata chakula ya kukula, lakini nimepata leo, nitasaidia siku 3 na mnai kabla nakula chakula.
We as Community Rich Estate, we live in this community, we live with people who also are disadvantaged. So we sent out a word in our neighborhoods, in our communities.
Sikia leo tumefurahia kuja kututembelea na kutuletea mazuri.
Kuna watu kutoka Mugumo, kuna watu kutoka Gitamayo, wengine wametoka Kamitikona na wengi wao walikuwa wametoka ile kijiji ya Lutulu na vijiji zingine zile zimesigila hii area ya Community Ridge.
Asante sana Tatua Tatu. Embo mno Tatua Tatu.
Asante sana Tatua Tatu. Dasa.
Over 18s only. Gaming can be addictive. Play responsibly. This message has been approved by the BCLB.
Kimenyithia reurukeria ikurekanire Nyeri yothe ona bururi mugima wendia-ini wa indo cia electricals na machini nguthi niyo Shalom Electronics Nyeri ni tukite na wathi mweru chwa tondu riu wenda ithei cia guthia mutu ni uciona guku machini cia guthandura bebe na gibo, shaft cutters, lattery, generators, machini cia guthambia ngari ciothe ni kwa wiki toguo tu tawionere mariko kwagira mathitima ona gasi TV cia kiriu woofers ni tondu wa rwimbo na mohoro kwa wiki. Shalom Electronics Nyeri tukwendagiria indo original cia hinya na cirĩ na warranty. Tucerere Nyeri town o house stage ya Mathari na no twikaga delivery kona ciothe cia bururi. Tuhurire thimu kugerera 0723 150 839. Shalom Electronics Nyeri, muci mwega wa indo njega cia electronics, electricals na machini nguthi.
Uragura indo cia utheru electronics irio na ingĩ nyingĩ gũronikie icera Emmanuel Supermarket wĩgwatĩra indo ici na thogora wa thĩ biũ. Oho nĩ mweke wa gũcagũra kĩrĩa ũrenda ambu tũrĩ na indo mĩthemba ĩtiganĩte. Tũcere market-inĩ citũ taũni-inĩ Thaya, Kĩawara, Kĩrĩa-inĩ, Kangema, Mũkumbo-inĩ na Kamune. Wĩke gũkenera motungata maitũ amu kwĩvenera gwaku nĩkĩo gĩkeno gitũ.
Twahutuka tuthie na mbere tukamurika riboti ya kihania ituria kihande rokire kugumira town ya Thika county ya Kiambu na thutha wa mwiri wa mundurume umwe kuhithukio utiganiirio hakuhe na borithi ya Thika toko kia umuthi kuringana na aikari ya Thika mareko wa muturume uyu arorageirwo kundu kungi na mwiri wake wacoka gutiganirio mathaini ma rucini hakuhe na rugiria rwa borithi ya Thika. Mandikito wa mohoro Amos Kamenyi ni kinyirie mwena ucio atuhaririria riboti ino.
Mathaini ma kiroko thaa imwe nirio mwiri wa mundurume uhithukirie ni hetukiri mwiri utari na nguo ciothe.
Inaonekana mwili yake ni kuchapwa, alikuwa amechapwa kichapo kubwa yenye alikuja hapo akazindiwa akalala hapo akakufia hapo, na amekaa hapo masaa mingi sana. Juu nilifika huku 6 na nilimpata tu hapo kama amelala hapa. Kumaanisha kuwa security yetu iko chini kabisa. Ndio sasa mtu hawezi toka huko akuje akufie nje ya polisi. Kwa hivyo tunafaa wale wanapiga patrol kwa makini, wanaangalia walinde wananchi, si kuharasi wananchi, walinde wananchi na kuangalia chenye kinatendeka.
Mwiri wa mundurume utwarirwo nyumba-ini ya kuiga ya General Kagotheka watairwo gwikuthuthurio niguo kuhithuria kile kiracungiria giki.
Unaona, na ni uchungu sana kwamba kuna mtu amejikunja mpaka anakunja mdomo na amekunja mkono, amekunja ngumi. Na yani alikuwa anajaribu kujidefense, unaelewa? Alikuwa anajaribu kujidefense mahali, lakini hakuna defense mwenye alikuanga hapo. Mimi kama jinsi na niuma sana na ni uchungu kutoka ndani ya roho yangu.
Agikirade tweno mukode na njira thimo komanda wa borithi gicigo-ini gia Thika Lawrence Muchagi ni ugite ni mambikite uturi wa gukorana kira kioragira mundurume uyu akioria mawe mundurume uyu kwiyumiria ningi akirira ikari Thika ugitini mugaciririe Adoini Haji TNTV Litore Kone Amos Kamenyi.
Tutigana riboti yake hani ati mubunge wa Kiharu Ndindi Nyoro ni oritie thirikari kurekereria mbeca cia mathukuru nicio capitation niguo mathukuru mahote kuriha mathire maria mena mo kuria ningi oritie thirikari kuongerera mbeca ici kuma ciringi 22,400 hari o muruto nginyagia ciringi 30,000 hari o muruto iria muruto akoragwo akiheo o mwaka. Ndindi Nyoro oho no uria ukwaragia thukuru-ini wa muthingi wa St Mary's Kiharu county-ini ya Murang'a ni ateteire kigina kia ukuria wa matura kia NGCDF akuria thirikari kuongerera kigina giki handu-ini akorwo magiteaniria kiuga ni gikoretwo giteithia muingi na njira nene.
And I want to remind my brothers and sisters, when you are in government and when you are running the affairs of government, you cease from promising. Where you are, you have all the instruments of doing what you are promising. And therefore, Wakenya wanauliza kwa heshima, hii mambo ya serikali leo iko masomo ya bila kulipa, kesho si ya kulipwa. There is no better way to demonstrate if the government is committed to free basic education other than setting full capitation to our schools. And we are asking the Ministry of Education and the National Treasury. Sasa muhula tumeanza ya third term. Ile pesa mumetuma juzi imekuwa ya madeni ya kitambo, kwa sababu there were arrears even in the last term. So we are requesting now that you are in that term, tafadhali mutume pesa yote ya capitation katika mashule zetu zote za Kenya. And even the arrears that are there, ile haijatumwa hapo awali, those arrears remain as debts in our schools. Na kama ni madeni yiko katika shule, tafadhali wale wanahusika mtume hizo fedha so that our schools can clear their debts with their suppliers. Nimeona mjadala iko katika Kenya kwa maneno ya NGCDF. NGCDF is one of the ways that the resources come down to the people. And when you are elected as a leader in a developing country like Kenya, you are elected as a leader to build the country. Unachaguliwa ujenge. When you are elected as a leader in a developed country, you are elected to run the country because it's already developed. Kenya bado tuko pahali ya mijenzi na mijengo. Na CDF inasaidia kujenga mijenzi ama majengo. Yale inasaidia community kwenda mbele. Kama mashule, kama mambo ya security. The discussion in Kenya should not be about whether CDF should be there or not. It should be about increasing the money that comes through NGCDF. Kwa sababu wale wana decide vile inatumika ni wana Kenya wakipitia wale wamechagua kwa nyadhifa za kuwa wabunge. The deficiencies we have in the system are the ones that necessitate interventions like bursary programs. Na kama serikali pengine inaona consolidating bursary is better, then the condition should be, kama tunaweka bursary pamoja, na ingekuwa hata mwafaka mzuri sana tukifanya hiyo, fanyeni mambo ya free basic education totally free. Because once you do that, we will not need to give bursaries kama kwa wale wako katika shule za day schools.
Muthiani ati mutongori wa bũrũri Ndagĩtarĩ William Ruto nĩ agĩte na gĩikaro na timu ya mũbira wa magũrũ ya arũme ya Harambee Stars thingira-inĩ wa Iragia. Mĩaraho ya ũmũthĩ kũrĩa oyete mweke ũcio gũcokia ngatho kũrĩ timu ĩno nĩ ũhotani wa ngucanio-inĩ cia CHAN iria irathiĩ na mbere gũkũ bũrũri-inĩ wa Kenya na ũndũ ũmwe na bũrũri-inĩ wa Uganda na Tanzania. Na hĩndĩ ya gĩikaro gĩkĩ Ruto nĩ akinyanĩirie kĩĩranĩro gĩake gĩa kũhe nyũmba athaki a timu ĩno ona thengio kwaga kũhota ngucanio ya quarter finals ta ũrĩa marĩkanĩire. Ĩndĩ rĩu thirikari nĩ kũrĩha nuthu ya mbeca cia nyũmba ici iria nĩ ciringi mirioni 1, gũkũ nake mũthaki akĩrĩhĩra nuthu ĩyo ĩngĩ ĩrĩa nĩ ciringi mirioni 1 amu o nyũmba ya rumu 2 nĩ ciringi mirioni 2. Oho akiuga angĩkorwo mũthaki ndakũhota kũrĩha mirioni ĩyo 1, thirikari nĩ kũmahe mweke wa kũrĩha na njĩra ya mortgage.
So thank you very much for your faith and your trust in us. And the most important people to thank is the nation of Kenya, because football is a team sports and it's about 11 players, but you guys made us felt that we were untouchable every time we went into the field, just with your support, filling the stadiums and pushing the team whenever. So we could not have achieved anything, talent and everything that we had, but we could only do it with the fans and everybody that was behind the team. So thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I've been in the national team for the last 15 years. Hatujaipata support kama hii. So thank you so much. You have really united the Kenyans. Sahi ukienda kwa stadium unaona stadium zimejaa because of your hard work, commitment na support yako. So I just want to take this opportunity to say that we are sorry and we're going to do better. Thank you so much.
As a ministry, we will continue to work with all talents across the country. We will continue to improve the infrastructure so that your vision, your excellency, can be realized.
Process of raising our team for AFCON 2027 begins today. We are investing heavily in sports infrastructure. From the successful hosting of CHAN, which showcased our readiness to stage major continental events. As a government, we have taken deliberate steps to recognize and reward excellence. We revised the cash scheme to ensure our champions are acknowledged in a manner that reflects their sacrifice and hard work. You didn't make it to the finals, but you made us proud and brought the nation together. I know me and you had a deal. Captain, you remember. In fact, one friend of mine told me I was responsible for Harambee Stars' loss because I was absent at the field. And for a moment I thought maybe he was right. Maybe I should have been there in person and encourage these friends of mine to do their best. But I promise next time I will always be there so that we can do it together. To the boys in Harambee Stars, I know that you would have wanted to own a home, but I believe you still will have to own a home.
Riboti ni aba gwitherania mahoro maitu ma mutamburuko thaa imwe ni guhuruka na mangi wanacarikia kwihandwo wega thaa 3 nginyagia maumira ma ndiro ya UEFA Champions League riragirie na mbere kwa ihinda riri ni njitagwo Muriithi wa Ichurah ni ndaumira tukomane thaa 3.